Welcome back at 6:15 right now. An Oklahoma company has won the bid to start construction on the George W. Bush Presidential Center today in Dallas. President Bush will be there for the ceremony. Among those expected, former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice and former White House Press Secretary Ari Fleischer. And joining us this morning live from the Dallas site is Bob Bowen from the Manhattan Construction Company. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Stan. Thank you for having us.
Oh, you bet. You know, as we say here in Oklahoma, this ain't your first rodeo. This company was established back in 1896 before we were a state. But I'll bet the founder is very proud of your company today.
You are absolutely right. This is our second presidential library, having built the George Bush Presidential Center in College Station, Oklahoma History Center in Oklahoma, the U.S. Capitol Visitor Center, and we're proud to be here and proud to be a part of this great day.
You know, when you're awarded a contract like this, I mean, each president obviously had his best attributes, and you try to bring out those attributes and the legacy in a building. How do you do that? How do you combine that?
You know, we've been in pre-construction for 18 months, and it's a very collaborative process from the foundation's vision of what this facility is going to be, how it's going to be accessed by the public, how that legacy is going to be shared, how the scholars are going to access archives that are managed by NARA. And so it's creating a building physically that respects the SMU campus genre of architecture in terms of its appearance, as well as some very sharp and crisp lines created by the Robert A.M. Stern Company. And then on top of that, I'm sitting on what will be a 15-acre urban park. The Presidential Center will actually be behind me to the north, other side of the tent. So here stands an incredible 15-acre park that'll basically generate Texas prairie and 15 species of Texas trees.
Wow. How much input does the Bush family have as well in the design and what will be held in the library itself?
Very much, especially during the pre-construction and the planning and molding of what this project wants to be in this urban park. Their home in Crawford, as you know, is very Texas and celebrates the landscape of Texas, the trees of Texas. That's what this is really going to be about. As you know, the First Lady was involved with Michael Van Valkenburg in Washington, D.C. on some restoration in Pennsylvania Avenue. So that same landscape architect is working here to create a Texas theme.
And you guys have done it. We're running out of time right now, but people will recognize the Reliance Stadium in Houston. You built a new Cowboys Stadium. I mean, this company is cutting edge, and it probably wasn't hard for your company to be chosen for this design.
We competed hard. We have relevant experience in terms of presidential libraries and museums, as well as, like you said, Stan, the Cowboy Stadium, very relevant here. Same kind of security issues in terms of safe zones and security. So it is another great facility that we're proud to be a part of.
I'm sure founder L.H. Rooney is very, very proud right now as well. Bob, thank you so much, and best of luck to you, and we look forward to getting down there and checking it out.
Thank you, Stan. Appreciate it.
All right. And, you know, this will be the 13th official presidential library. It's scheduled to be completed in 2013.